Yes, Chairperson, members of the board. We've received notification just in the last few minutes, and Dr. Bianco was kind enough to print this out for us, that ISO New England has filed a request with the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission to terminate the capacity supply obligation for Clear River Unit 1. We have copies of it which will hand out. From our perspective, that doesn't impact the ongoing process that we're dealing with here. Obviously, it'll be an issue of concern to a number of people in this proceeding. So I just wanted to make sure that as soon as we knew, you knew, and also I had committed to Mr. Elmer some weeks ago, I believe, that as soon as we did receive any notice like this, there was some expectation, I think at least on his part, that we might, because the way that the ISO tariff works, after you've covered your obligation for 2 years, ISO does have the discretion, and that has occurred here, ISO does have the discretion to seek permission from FERC to terminate the CSO, and that is in fact what they have done. So thanks to Dr. Bianco, I do have copies of it. I haven't had a chance to read most of it yet, other than it specifically presenting schedules.
They put so it gets called the current they just lost the second one. It's like, did they just put the first one? That's what I thought.
And we'll circulate it to the entire service list tomorrow, either this evening or first thing.
Might it be a good idea to mark it as an exhibit?
Sure, let's do that. Yeah, why not? What's the next one?
Did you have a copy for OER?
Oh, yes. I'm so sorry. Absolutely. Thanks.
Just do it correctly.
It'll circulate just a little
Well,
while.
it never comes behind the wall when you pass out paper. Anything you pass out never comes out to the other side of the wall.
You know what, I'll do this. I'll give it to Mr. Wood, and he
Okay.
can, that way you can circulate it to whoever you think is appropriate.
Thank you. I want one for Mr. Roberts.
If you want one.
I'd love one, thank you.
Okay? Sure.
This just came through.
Oh,
188 is the EC4 report, but we only have the electronic version, and I'll circulate copies of it.
okay. It probably.
Thank you, Ms. Verde.
And it probably goes saying, and I'll do it before Mr. Elmer or Mr. MacElroy do, we'll move this as full, obviously. So.
We have no objection.
I wouldn't think you would. Come on, you didn't write this thing.
No objection.
All right.
And OER has no objection either. So it's admitted vote.
And what we'll probably try and do, because I don't do FERC, by the time we reconvene next week, I'll at least make an effort to report to you on what the schedule would be for this, what the process is. I have to, obviously, I have to touch base with our regulatory counsel in DC to understand what this means, at least in terms of us and ISO. So we will try and, not we will try, we will, when we convene next Wednesday, provide a full report on what the process will be, so we all understand, if that's acceptable.
That is acceptable, thank you very much.
It may be, and I'm just throwing this out there for a thought bubble right now, but it may be that before we get to the need testimony of the various witnesses, we consider whether or not we want to move that down in the schedule until we know what the process of resolving this is going to be. But just something to think about, Mike. You can get back in touch with me.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, need right now is scheduled, I think, to start on the 16th of October, so I think we're going to have some time. But let's visit that beginning of next week.
Sounds good.
Right, yeah. We'll definitely coordinate, okay?